high school all-time hits record. Her advice to future players is to play for each other, as you always do. Never take a single one of these games for granted. You've shown what it means to be more than just a team. For my little angels, soak in every moment. Our next senior is Aaliyah Hensley. Aaliyah's position is third base. She is escorted by her dad, Shay, her sister, Lainey, her mom, Carrie, her dog, Buster, and her grandparents, DJ, Inez, and Ro. She enjoys reading, spending time with friends. Her future plans include studying criminal justice and continuing to play softball at Rowan State. Her favorite softball memory is winning districts and making it to semi-regionals with her sister coaching. The accomplishment she is most proud of is being a part of such a competitive program and a great team that she gets to call her family. Her advice to future players is to give 100% every time you play. Sadly, softball doesn't last forever, so cherish all the time you spend and the memories you get to make with your team. Our next senior is Ava Lean-Ellett. Her nickname is Bug, and she plays second base. Ava is escorted by her sister Julia, her mom Liz, and her dad Michael. She enjoys working out, spending time with friends and family, tanning, listening to music, traveling, hiking, and sleeping. Her future plans include studying kinesiology at Penn State University. Her favorite softball memory is line dancing in Nashville last year. She is most proud of finding true best friends that she will miss while she's away at college. And her advice to future players is to enjoy it while it lasts. She's met some of her best friends through softball. Our next senior is Hallie Martin. Her nickname is Hal. Hallie plays shortstop, and she's accompanied by her sister Jordan, her brother Nick, her dad Jim, and her mom Nikki. She enjoys playing soccer, singing in church, helping animals and people, and hanging out with her family and friends. Her future plans include continuing her softball career at Terra State, majoring in project management with the goal of helping rescue animals. Her favorite softball memory was when Coach Muff said, and it's a quote, "What's up, brothers?" The accomplishment she is most proud of is being named first team for 2 years in a row in the city of Cincinnati. Her advice to future players is to cherish every moment you have, because before you know it, you'll all be going your separate ways, wishing you had one more practice, one more game, and one more team dinner. Thanks to her teammates for everything. I love you. Our final senior is Addie McBrayer. Addie's nicknames include Addie Mac and Big Red. She plays both infield, middle infield, and outfield. She's accompanied by her mom, Brandy, her dad, Andy, and sisters, Morgan, Peyton, and Dylan. Her interests and activities include hanging out with friends, not Pilates, working in the Comet Zone, being part of SIBS, and Starbucks runs. Her future plans include attending Northern Kentucky University to play softball and major in exercise science with a minor in sports medicine. Her favorite softball memory is getting to play with my little sister. The accomplishment Addie is most proud of is being named first team All-GMC sophomore and junior years, getting to 100 career hits in 2.5 seasons of play, breaking the all-time stolen base record her junior year. Her advice to future players is don't take any moment for granted. Your 4 years here will be over in the blink of an eye. Take risks, stay positive, and enjoy every moment you have with your teammates. I am so lucky to have girls that I can call my best friends and teammates. At this time, we'd like to recognize Hamilton Big Blue senior Chloe Brock. Chloe Brock. And our seniors have a chosen donation. Our chosen donation is the Battle Buddy Foundation. Tonight, our seniors are proud to present the Battle Buddy Foundation with a check for $2,600 to support our veterans on behalf of the Mason softball family. Present from the Battle Buddy Foundation is Kenny Bass and his daughter Finley, along with Chrissy Faulkner. The Battle Buddy Foundation was founded by Marine combat veterans to serve their fellow warriors. The foundation provides elite service dogs to veterans living with PTSD, traumatic brain injuries, and other combat-related injuries at absolutely no cost to the veteran when help is needed most. Each Battle Buddy offers life-saving support, mobility assistance, and emotional stability 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Every mile of training and care is made possible by supporters like you. To learn more and get involved, please visit tbbf.org. They'll also be around and they'd love to connect with you this evening. Thank you for standing with our heroes this evening. We'd like to ask you to give one more big round of applause for your Mason softball class of 2025. Thank you to our seniors. You'll always be a part of the Mason softball family. We love you, we are proud of you, and we're grateful for your legacy within the softball program and Mason community. We're going to get ready to play some softball here in just a bit. We are going to have Hallie Martin just before game time singing the national anthem. So Hallie Martin, one of our beloved seniors, will sing that national anthem. Thank you.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Good.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick. And if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron? Are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. That I know what you're going through. I know things aren't easy, but you still show up. I wonder if you know that we can get help. That we don't have to go through this alone. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Hey, boss. Okay?
I said I'm fine.
Me the bed, see you in the morning. With the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it.
You can talk to me.
It's been really hard for you.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because it felt like a failure. And then I realized, like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I
I wonder if you know that we can get help. I'm not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron, are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason. Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff,
Mama!
like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
I surrender, I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A freeze-on mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Himself inside the tent. Touchdown, Marymount!
From the top of the key, Anna Harbor ties the score.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more than
who I am on paper.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason. Thank you.
A place to make my own, a place that I call home, this place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
Can't believe you're doing this alone.
I've done it before.
I remember. You threw your back out. How you holding up?
Hand me that board.
Nothing wrong with getting help.
I'm good.
I did it when Felicia left.
I'll figure it out.
I know you will, but you don't have to do it alone. That's all I'm saying.
If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence?
Now you need my help.
It can be a real pain sometimes, you know that?
Mm-hmm. If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's up?
Do we have a gun?
Can't believe you're doing this alone.
I've done it before.
I remember. You threw your back out. How you holding up?
Hand me that board.
Nothing wrong with getting help.
I'm good.
I did it when Felicia left.
I'll figure it out.
I know you will, but you don't have to do it alone. That's all I'm saying.
If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence?
Now you need my help.
It
It can be a real pain sometimes, you know that?
Mm-hmm. If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason. Thank you.
A place to make my own, a place that I call home, this place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason. Thank you.
A place to make my own, a place that I call home, this place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on, I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron, are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's up?
Do we have a gun?
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more than
who I am on paper.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
Can't believe you're doing this alone. Done it before. I remember. You threw your back out. How you holding up? Hand me that board. Nothing wrong with getting help. I'm good. I did it when Felicia left. I'll figure it out. I know you will, but you don't have to do it alone, that's all I'm saying. If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence? Now you need my help. It can be a real pain sometimes, you know that?
Mm-hmm. If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
Can't believe you're doing this alone. I've done it before. I remember. You threw your back out. How you holding up? Hand me that board. Nothing wrong with getting help. I'm good. I did it when Felicia left. I'll figure it out. I know you will, but you don't have to do it alone, that's all I'm saying. If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence? Now you need my help. It can be a real pain sometimes, you know that?
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's up?
Do we have a gun?
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
Can't believe you're doing this alone.
I've done it before.
I remember. You threw your back out. How you holding up?
Hand me that board.
Nothing wrong with getting help.
I'm good.
I did it when Felicia left.
I'll figure it out.
I know you will, but you don't have to do it alone. That's all I'm saying.
If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence?
Now you need my help.
It can be a real pain sometimes, you know that?
Mm-hmm.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron, are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
You need some help?
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more than
who I am on paper.
You need some help?
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
You need some help?
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Good afternoon, ICRC-TV. Welcome to 2025 Senior Night here at Mason Varsity Softball Field on this lovely Friday. Today we're here to celebrate our seniors as the Mason Comets take on the Hamilton Big Blue. My name is Josephine Sanner, a former Comet softball player myself, and I'm here with my two teammates. They'd love to introduce themselves as well.
Hey everybody, so my name's Izzy Ferreira.
And my name is Avery Blinn. So tonight, Alicia Fox is in the circle. She is leading the GMC in all three pitching stats. She has an ERA of .57. She's got 16 wins and 159 strikeouts in the season with over 700 in her career.
Yeah, Alicia's been killing it this season. She's been pretty lights out in the conference, in conference games, outside of conference games, and she will be continuing her softball career at Thomas More this fall.
As a current Thomas More player, I know we are very excited to have her here. She is going to do amazing things, and I cannot wait to be playing with her again next year.
Yeah, it's so cool to see how her career has kind of culminated over these past 4 years. Yeah. I'm sure you guys are all excited to see what she has to deal tonight. All right, so coming up to bat for the Big Blue, we have Alexis Miller. She will be their leadoff today for the Hamilton Big Blue. Pretty solid player herself. Great pitch from Fox here in the first inning. Strong way to start it off. Just outside on the corner for Fox. Hard ground ball to first base. Morgan McBrayer takes care of it. There'll be one out for the Comets.
Alicia has a great screwball. She catches people in on the hands and gets them to get weak ground balls off of the right side. Next up, we have Emily Schoppiker. She is playing second base tonight, number 3.
High for that pitch.
Emily's got some great stats here, hitting over 300 this season as a junior. It's going to be a good matchup with Alicia.
Count is now 1-2 as Schappiker takes a look at the second. Just a little bit inside. That'll count as ball. Count is now 2-2. And she'll get her retired there.
Great pitch by Alicia.
What, 2 outs on the inning now? Yeah, and you can see what we've been talking about. Fox has just been dealing all year, and we're excited to see what she does here.
Next up to bat is number 18, Sierra Hoyt. She is the starting pitcher tonight for the Big Blue.
A little bit of pitcher-on-pitcher action. Great pitch from Fox.
I don't know about you guys, but it kind of looks like as I'm watching Alicia, she picked up some speed since last year.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. A little off the handle from Martin to McBrayer. Gotta retire the side.
And that's it for the top of the first.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need the help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
Right, welcome back, everyone. Now we have Mason starting off here at the bottom of the inning. They will be facing off against
Sierra Hoyt.
Yep.
We have Annabelle Geyser, senior from Mason Commons, leading us off.
She has been killing it lately. I believe that Annabelle leads the GMC in average currently.
She is a college commit going to Marist College, which is in New York.
Yes, she will be in Poughkeepsie, New York in the fall, playing at Marist.
Yep. Which is a Division I college up there. Pretty solid in their athletic program and their academics.
Lays down a perfect bunt.
Perfect spot.
And will come up safe. That's what she does best. She plays a great game of small ball. I know Coach Muff really works on small ball with this team. That's one of the things that make our offense so successful, just being able to kind of perfect ball placement. You can see she perfectly lays down, perfectly executes that bunt.
And she's got that speed, of course. She's bound to be safe.
Yeah. Now we have Addie McBrayer, another slapper for Mason. She'll be batting second. There goes Geyser, and she will be safe. Nice little sneaky steal there from number 6.
So Addie will be playing at Northern Kentucky University in this upcoming year, a Division I college in Northern Kentucky.
Looking at the Hamilton team now, pitcher Sierra did not pitch against Mason last time. Last game it was Emily Schoppiger. And Sierra has 3 games pitched this year, 18 innings, compared to Emily's 16 games, 99 innings.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see. The Comets have not seen this pitcher yet this season. See how they
do. Yeah. A pass ball from Hoyt lands Geyser at third base before the pitch. McBrayer will take that ball as a strike. She pulled back on the attempt, but looks like the umpire considered it in the box. Count is now 1-2 for McBrayer. We'll see what she can do here. Runner on third. No outs. Nice hard foul from McBrayer. She can also hit quite firmly too. You'd be impressed by the versatility of a lot of these, a lot of the Mason offense. Okay. 1-2 count again as she delivers the pitch. Just foul along the third base line for McBrayer.
She will fight that off, which is
keeping that 1-2 count.
Good quality at bat.
Yep, this year Addie is boasting a .513 average. She's doing great. The top 4 actually batting averages in the conference all belong to Mason players. It's kind of a testament to the success of their offense this season. It's been what's helping them keep that undefeated score in the GMC.
She's also 5th in the conference for RBIs with 26 RBIs.
Yep, she gets the job done. Another foul for McBrayer. Pretty long at bat here. She's kind of feeling it out.
With her being the second in the lineup, having that many RBIs is interesting.
Yeah.
Annabelle's stealing a lot of bases this season.
It's a good duo. Lots of speed, lots of power, great placement. We'll see what Hoyt does here. And McBrayer will strike out on a called third strike, bottom corner of the plate. This will bring up senior Hallie Martin, number 16. Martin will be playing softball at Terra State in the fall.
Hallie is first in the conference with 42 RBIs this season.
Yeah, she has an impressive bat, knows how to move people around when it matters. She has done a great job, you know, bringing people in. If you're on base, she'll knock you in.
Not only is Hallie an amazing softball player, but she just sang the national anthem for us, which was amazing.
She's a multi-talented individual.
She is.
Nice little knock from Martin.
Solid contact.
There we go. Second, first. That'll score Geyser. Geyser comes in, scores now 1-0. There are 2 outs for the Big Blue. This brings up Miss Fox herself, batting cleanup again.
The Alicia Fox, who has been the starting pitcher for Mason all 4 years.
Yeah, quite the impressive career. You'll hear us talking a lot about Alicia Fox. She just had such an impressive run here at Mason. She takes that first pitch for a ball, a little low. Count is now 1-0.
Alicia will be playing at Thomas More University in Kentucky this up next year, which is the Division II college.
Yeah. Alicia Fox is quite the pitcher, also quite the hitter. She's also top 4 for average. I believe her average is in the mid-500s as well. It's right there with McBrayer, which is incredibly impressive for a right-handed batter. She brings a lot of power to the plate.
Good eye by Alicia.
Yeah, takes another pitch from Hoyt. Hoyt's having good placement. I think she's just missed a couple low. Pretty consistent, pretty tight zone from the umpire here. We'll see what she does with this next pitch. Fox will take that for a strike. Count is now 2-2. Little outside corner action from Hoyt. Great pitch.
With 2 outs on the inning, Alicia's going to have to protect this plate.
Yeah, we'll see what she does here.
Good take on an outside pitch.
Great eye by Alicia.
Yeah, tried to get her on the outside corner, get her to chase, but Alicia had to.
She's a smart cookie.
She had good patience. We'll go from the full count. Let's see what she does here. Similar pitch from Hoyt, just missed on the outside corner, so Fox will take that walk. We got runner on first, 2 outs here at the bottom of the first inning.
Looks like we'll be bringing in a pinch runner for Alicia.
Yeah. Brooke Henson, number 3, will be pinch running for Alicia Fox. Brooke is quite the speed demon. She consistently base runs. She's very quick, very good on the bases. We'll see if she tries to, start something up here.
Now batting for the Comets is sophomore Avery Clayton, new on the team this year.
Yeah, she actually transferred from Seven Hills. Great knock from Clayton. That'll get to the outfield. Center field bobbles, and that'll bring Brooke Henson to third and leave Avery Clayton on second. She hits a nice little celebratory dance there. It was a great hit.
That was solid contact, able to bring Brooke Henson from first to third.
Yeah, Clayton's had a great first season here at Mason, leaving her mark for sure. She is currently the catcher at Mason as well. This will bring up number 12, Leah Hensley. Leah is also having an incredible season offensively. She's up there in the top 4 for averages as well. So we got runners on second and third, 2 outs. Let's see what Hensley can do here. She's pretty crafty. We'll see what Coach Muff has planned for her here at the plate.
Hensley also will be attending college playing softball at Roanoke, which is in Tennessee.
Looks like there might be a bookkeeping mistake or a book change. We'll see what's going on here. Umpire's walking over to the coaches. Maybe about a pinch runner, perhaps. Looks like they have put Peyton Schurz, the sophomore, to pinch run at second base for Avery Clayton.
I'm super excited to see Peyton back on the field this year. She had a bad injury last season, tore her ACL, but seems to be recovering very well.
Yeah, Peyton is actually an impressive athlete. She also plays soccer. She's on the women's varsity soccer team. So it's great to see her back out. You'll notice she is wearing that brace, but it doesn't seem to slow her down. She has a lot of speed and is very crafty on the bases. So we got a lot of speed on the bases right now between Henson at third, Schurz at second, and then Aaliyah up to bat. Let's see what they could do here.
My apologies on the last comment about Aaliyah. She's attending Roan State Community, which is in Tennessee, not Roanoke.
Thank you, Izzy. Right. Oh, count, 2 outs. Hoyt delivers. And Hensley will take that. Ball just misses slightly low and outside. Similar trends from the pitcher. I will give this to her. She has been consistent. Zone's been consistent as well.
I think she's really challenging our hitters.
Yeah, trying to lure them to swing at a pitch that may not necessarily be in the best zone for them. Trying to get them to hit like a weak ground ball, weak pop flies. That will be the second pitch, also a ball from Hoyt. Delivers the third. Similar pitch, low and away. Hensley takes. She's being very patient. That's at bat. Count is now 3-0 with 2 outs. Runner on second and third.
It's a good stop by the catcher. This is going to be a good game. Mason beat Hamilton earlier in the season. 13-1, it looks like. Full 7-inning game, though.
But Hamilton has always been a pretty big threat in GMC.
It has. I believe they're third in the conference currently.
Yep.
Mason is 16-0, undefeated. Hamilton is 11-4.
And Hensley lays down the bunt and will be safe at first. This is what we're talking about.
Bunt.
Just great precision, great placement, great speed. She'll make it to first. Bases are now loaded with 2 outs. This brings up Delaney Radke, second baseman.
Delaney's a new addition to the varsity squad and the starting squad. She is a sophomore this year.
Yeah. And just looking at that again, another great bunt from Hensley. She's really good with her placement, consistency, and uses that speed as her power. Radke will take the first pitch, ball a little bit high.
It's been a good 2-out rally. We've had 2 outs for quite a while now. Comets are able to move runners in scoring position and take advantage with the 2 outs.
Yeah, I know that's an emphasis for Coach Muff. You know, we don't want to leave anyone on. You just want to make sure you're doing what you can, even if it's a simple bunt, just to kind of keep things going, keep people moving around. Dillard has been having an impressive game as catcher. She's made quite a few blocks already here in just the first inning.
Yeah, really keeping their team in the game and preventing the Comets from scoring.
Yeah, solid ball back there. That'll be a strike from Hoyt. Count is now 2-1. Radke hoping to keep the inning going for the Comets as they lead 1-0 with bases loaded. Lots of speed right now. Ball misses just high for Hoyt. 3-1 count. We'll see what Radke does here. Pitch from Hoyt. Nice smack, but
great diving play.
Great catch by
the second baseman.
Yeah, great catch by the second baseman.
And that will be it for the bottom of the first.
Mason leads 1-0.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's up?
Do we have a gun?
Welcome back to the Comet softball field. Looking at the track, tonight is track senior night as well, so we've got two big nights celebrating all the class of 2025 seniors.
Big night for Mason sports. We actually have the Mason ESPYs, which are their sports awards, coming up in about 3 days, I believe. A lot of phenomenal athletes at this school. Just to refresh, the score is 1-0 Mason. Here we are in the top of the second inning. Big Blue hopes to come back with a run here, as we have Peyton Eversole up to bat.
Bit outside on that pitch from Alicia.
Just near miss from Fox. We'll see what Eversole does here.
Eversole is a sophomore for Hamilton. Looks to be batting high 400s, 474. Lots of RBIs, 21 RBIs, 4 doubles on the season.
Impressive season from the Hamilton third baseman.
Right.
Paints the corner beautifully.
Yeah, she's really good about painting the corners. Looks like we have a 1-2 count here for Fox. We'll see if Eversole can battle. And she'll retire Eversole. Great, looks like a rise ball from Fox.
Beautiful way to start the inning out.
And adding on to her impressive strikeout count.
Yes, plenty of speed, plenty of movement. That's what's helped her so much all these years. Now we have, looks like Reese Deacon is up to the plate. Reese is the shortstop for the Hamilton Big Blue. Top of the second, 1-0. Hamilton looking for some redemption here. Fox will miss just high. 1-0 count for Deacon.
Reese appears to be one of the faster girls in the team. She's got 6 stolen bases on the season, which is 3rd on her team. So try to keep her off the bases. So
2-1 count for Deacon. Great pitch from Fox, kind of painting that outside corner, making her reach. We'll see what Deacon does to kind of defend the plate now. 2-2 count. 1 out. Great pitch. Wow. Yeah.
Alicia does best.
A little bit inside, a little uncomfortable, going from the outside to the inside corner for the batter. Kind of trips her up a little bit. We've seen that variety from Fox all season long. It's great to see it in action. Yeah.
Now up to bat is the junior Olivia Rupp.
Rupp is the center fielder for the Hamilton Big Blue. One out count.
Ooh, appears she tried to show a bunt on that one.
Yeah. A little show and pull back. Called for a strike. Not sure if it was on the offer or the placement. Ball seemed a bit outside. 1-1 count. Fox misses just inside.
Got us swinging in that one.
Yeah. A large cut from Rupp. Bring us to a 2-2 count. Got 2 outs, bottom of the second. See if she could battle here. Fox misses just outside. That'll bring us to a full count. Short fly from Rupp. Might get down. Oh,
short
that
fly.
was out. Was a home run.
Great contact.
Yeah, great
Got
contact.
her just over the left center wall.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen to Fox often, so
no.
Great job to her.
Might be a little bit rattled by
Earned
that.
every bit of that ball.
Tied up the score, 1-1. Nice hard hit from Rupp. That didn't get too awfully high, so must have had a lot of power on that. Yeah, impressive hit by Rupp. Good of her to get that contact on Fox. We've been talking about how Fox has been, lights out, but it looks like Hamilton came to put on a show today. Great hit from Rupp, and that'll bring up number 15, Brennan Davis. Davis is the first baseman for the Hamilton Big Blue. See if she can keep the inning going. We have 2 outs, 0-1 count, 1-1 count. My apologies. See if Fox can come back here and lock it down for the Comets. Great pitch, gets her right on the end of the bat. McBrayer runs, retires the side.
And that is it for the top of the second. The Big Blue have come back, tied the Comets 1-1.
Another impressive hit. Impressive view of the hit from Rupp. A lot of power behind that swing. Shortened her swing and got it done. That is 1-1.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
All right, welcome back. We are in the bottom of the second inning. Alyssa Whites is now up for the Comets.
The freshman is batting around 260 on the season. Had a good game against Hamilton last time back in April. 1 hit with 3 RBIs.
Yeah, we'll see what she can do this time. New pitcher, same team. As Comets hope to get back a few runs. It is now a tie ball game. Hamilton won and Mason won after a knock from Rupp last inning. We'll see what Whites can do here to maybe give Mason a little bit of a advantage. 2-1 count. Good pitch from Hoyt. I believe just missed a little bit high. We have the 3-1 count. White settles in for the pitch. She'll take a nice chop at that. Lands foul. Heads towards the Mason dugout. She stays alive. 3-2 count.
It's really cool to see the freshmen coming in. I remember them from the youth camps over the years. I specifically remember Alyssa, big power hitter.
And she lays one right past the second baseman. Great spot, great in the gap. I know Coach Muff loved that. She loves, ground balls in the gap.
Keep the ball on the ground.
Yeah, ball on the ground, can't get caught in the air, so.
We have another freshman coming up, Morgan McBrayer.
Yeah, strong freshman on this team between Whites and McBrayer. McBrayer is actually, you'll notice there are two McBrayers on the team. We have Addie McBrayer, a senior, and Morgan McBrayer, a freshman. So it's cool that they get to share that bond and play some softball together. So
both freshmen batting back-to-back as well.
Yeah.
Morgan's batting a little over 300 on the season.
Yeah, good season for good season for the freshman. I believe that unlike her sister, she is just a hitter. She is not a slapper, just a sole
left-handed hitter.
Yeah, left-handed hitter. But don't be fooled, she has plenty of speed as well. Morgan is quick. She is the first baseman for the Comets. She's been involved in a couple plays already today. Let's see what she can do here. 0-1 count. No outs. Looks like off the end of the bat for McBrayer. Oh, a ball will be dropped. And we have Whites at third and McBrayer at second. Oh, I apologize. So we have a pinch runner in for Whites. Lucy Beese, senior outfielder. She is running at third for Whites. Morgan will remain at second. Short little fly, bobbled by the left fielder, will allow the Comets to have runners on second and third. No outs here in the bottom of the second. We bring up Annabelle Geyser. Great person to have up in this situation. And there she does it. Bobbled by the center fielder. She gets it in pretty quickly, though, to the shortstop, but a great knock from Geyser. She has that power, too, like we've mentioned. You know, she does it all. Great placement right up the middle of the field. That'll score another run for the Comets. Score is now 2-1. Bottom of the second inning. Brings up the older McBrayer. We have Addie up. Let's see what she does here.
See an open base at second.
Yeah.
See if Annabelle takes it on first pitch.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if that base is not open for long. We have Geyser at second.
There's Annabelle.
Yep.
Now we have two people in perfect scoring position for Addie.
Yeah. We'll see if she can keep it to the right side of the field. Get some motion going on at third and second for Geyser and McBrayer.
She wanted that one.
Hoyt misses just outside. Good pitch.
That was good. Discipline on Addie for not going for that one.
Yeah. Hoyt is currently in her junior year at the Big Blue and has had a pretty good outing against the Comets so far today.
She has held them to only
two
runs, yeah.
Comets are quite the offensive team, so pretty impressive from the junior. 2-1 count to McBrayer. Runners on second and third, no outs. Great placement. Sacrifices herself. Little ground ball to the second baseman.
Runs in her sister.
Yeah. Morgan scores, and Geyser is now at third base. We'll bring up our cleanup hitter, Hallie Martin, batting third, number 16. Runner on third, 1 out for the Comets.
Hallie had a big game against Hamilton last time as well. She went 3 for 5 with a double.
Missed a little bit high for Hoyt, but it's blocked by Dillard. Like we mentioned, Dillard's been having a great game. Martin locked and ready for the pitch. 1-0 count. We'll see what happens.
Looks like that one was a foul.
Yeah, seemed to foul it off herself. She's a tough cookie. I don't think it'll bother her much.
Yeah. And since she stayed in the box, that would only remain a foul.
Yep. She'll be all right. 1-1 count off the foul. And the deal from Hoyt, 1 out. Similar pitch inside, hit her foot, so looked like a ground ball, but technically foul. Rolls to the third baseman.
It appears as Hoyt is trying to jam Martin inside.
Jamming Martin inside. We'll see if Martin can make that adjustment. but I wouldn't be surprised if she tries to switch and go outside or go off speed here. There it is, outside corner.
Ooh, throw down, missed the
looks
third
like,
baseman.
yeah, catcher threw down to third, and that'll bring in Geyser. Great base running from number 6.
Base running by Geyser. Brings us to a 4-1 score on the game.
Yeah, a missed throw. Gives the Comet another run. So, bases are clear now for Martin. So, just wanted to get on. 2-2 count. We'll see if she can battle here. 1 out.
Super sweet story. I don't know if you guys will be able to see on screen, but Hallie Martin's mom has made a poster for every single game this season. Unique poster, new poster every single game with a quote on it. Fouled that one off. But I was talking to her. I was at one of the games earlier in the season. She was saying it's getting exhausting, but she's done it this long. She might as well keep going. And I know it will mean a lot to Hallie after the season to have all those posters. She'll keep them.
Great to see all the Mason families and friends here supporting the players, honoring the seniors and the team as a whole. They've had quite the impressive season this year. 2-2 count, the delivery.
Ground ball to third. Beats her to first.
That brings us to 2 outs on the inning.
I'll bring up our 4-hole, Alicia Fox. Probably looking for redemption after that knock that she got from Hamilton earlier in the inning. Top of the second inning. 2 outs now. No one on. We'll see what Fox does here.
Good contact.
Foul just out.
Alicia had a great game against Hamilton in April. She went 4 for 4.
Wow.
And it looks like she had a double as well. Had a walk too.
Just a bit low. Good block by the
She doesn't
catcher.
have to do much here. Just get herself on the base and see if they can keep the inning going here for the Comets. It's been a great inning for them coming back from that tie 1-1. Score is currently 4-1. 1-1 count from Hoyt. And the delivery. She'll miss a little high and outside. Yeah, a nice off-speed pitch, kind of, offset the batter. Trying to get her to chase at something. But Fox will lay off. 2-1 count. 2 outs. We'll see what Fox does here.
Way outside. And
similar
that one's
miss.
way up.
Yep, that'll bring Fox to first base. A walk for Hoyt and Fox. And we got runners on first base. It looks like they'll bring in Brooke Hansen. Brooke Hansen, the junior, to run for Fox. We said Brooke brings a great amount of speed to the base path. And now we have Avery Clayton up for the Comets. Impressive RBI numbers. We'll see if she keeps the inning alive for the Comets here. 0-0 count. Good pitch from Hoyt. Seems like the zone is kind of shrinking a little bit, but the Comets have been doing a great job of remaining patient, finding their pitch, something that Coach Muff really focuses on with the Comet offense. Similar pitch called strike.
Brooke Henson has 3 stolen bases on the season, but about 20 runs scored. So we'll see if she can, if Avery can either hit her over or if she can get into scoring position.
Yeah. Pitch from Hoyt.
Inside.
Seems
check
like a
swing.
half swing. Yeah. And that will retire the side. Good inning from Hoyt. Score is now 4-1. Mason, after a couple errors and solid hits for the Comets.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
Welcome back to Mason Varsity Softball Field. We have the Mason Comets taking on the Hamilton Big Blue. We're here at the top of the third inning. Was tie ball game this time last inning, but Comets had a great inning. Got 3 runs for themselves, and yeah, we'll see what they do again. Getting some nice pictures. As I mentioned, it is senior night, so pretty sentimental night for our Mason seniors. As you see, number 19 on the right, Alicia Fox, is one of the seniors on the 2025 roster. She'll warm up alongside our catcher, Avery Clayton, of Seven Hills. We're lucky to have her here as a Comet. Great throw to Martin. Great warm up from the Comets. Looks like they're locked in and ready to take on the Big Blue offense.
Now up to bat will be number 6, Tiara Elliott.
Yeah.
Tiara is a outfield catcher, but she's playing.
I believe she's playing left field
tonight.
Yeah.
Inside pitch.
Justin's.
Yeah. Near miss from Fox, inside corner.
Got to swing in that one.
Yeah, Fox loves those high pitches. That'll really throw you off as a batter.
Got a lot of spin, too.
Mm-hmm. She got Elliott with that one. Count is now 1-1.
Inside.
Similar pitch, but misses just inside. Yep.
It's a good hold by Elliott. That's a hard pitch. You've already swung at it once.
Yeah.
Beautiful corner.
Yeah. Junior has a 167 average, 194 slugging. See what she does here. Miss outside again. She's been patient this at bat. It's done her well. Full count. We have no outs. We'll see if Elliott can start off the inning for the Big Blue. They'll be wanting to come back after last inning. 4-1, Mason in the lead. She fouls that one off, stays alive. Count remains full. And a swing and a miss from Elliott will give 1 out to the Comets. Alicia Fox has just been dealing. Great appearance for her so far. We have 1 out, and it brings up Shelby Said. Shelby Said is a junior. She is the right fielder for the Hamilton Big Blue, number 17. We'll see what she does here.
That's slapper up to bat here.
Yeah. One of the few slappers on Hamilton, actually. She may be the first one we've seen in the lineup so far. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
this will show us how Mason defense can adapt to a slapper.
Yeah. Nice chop.
Ooh,
foul ball. Almost hits a fan.
You
know, they can make the fences so high, but there's still a few foul balls that get a little close to the fans. We actually have a lot of fans here today in support of the seniors here on the softball team.
Huge support
Looks like
base.
everyone's okay. A little bit of worry from the fans, but I believe everyone's okay. 0-2 count for Shelby. The pitch misses a little outside and low. Ooh, a nice knock.
Right up the middle.
Geyser fields it cleanly, but that'll be a hard hit single from Shelby Said. Puts her on first, bringing up Dillard, top of the lineup for Hamilton.
With speed on first base, now we can see how A.B. Clayton, the catcher, is going to react and adapt.
Yeah. Good point, good point. We'll see if Said has any intention on stealing. We have Dillard up, Hamilton's catcher. A nice knock from Dillard, but that will be foul. Just along the fence line. Beast picks it up, gets back into the infield. Count is now 0-1, top of the third. We'll see how Fox reacts to that single with this next at bat. The pitch misses slightly low. Dillard was able to lay off of that one. 1-1 count. Hamilton's been hitting pretty well this game. I would say they've had a couple hits each inning.
Yeah, they have. They've had 2 hits, but I feel like they're making decent contact, just unable to get the runs across.
Yeah, kind of leaving people on, but it happens. We'll see how Dillard finishes off this at bat. 3-1 count.
Ooh, pretty off speed.
Yeah, she really slowed that one down. Like we mentioned, Fox has a lot of variety, and it's served her well during her time here at Mason. Full count for Dillard. We have a runner on first base, 1 out.
Foul straight back.
Yeah, manages to stay alive. Eager to get on and move her teammates to second. Perhaps put a couple more scores on the board for Hamilton here in the 3rd inning.
Dillard, as a freshman, has 6 doubles and 6 home runs on the season.
Yeah, and gets the walk
there.
Impressive stats.
9 stolen, leads her team in stolen bases with 9. Lots of RBIs.
Bright future ahead for the freshman catcher. She's been having a great game today. Walk will put Dillard on first. We have Said on second. Runners on first and second, and we have
Emily Schoppiker up to bat.
Yep. The junior. She is second baseman for the Big Blue. Been involved in a couple plays so far this game. Been solid in the field. She'll take that pitch. A little bit outside. Count is 1-0. We got 1 out on the top of the 3rd for the Big Blue. We'll see what Schoppiker does here. Off the handle, it looks like. Alicia will go to 3rd base. Get Said.
Great IQ by Alicia getting that lead runner.
Yeah, a lot of times it's just easier to go for one, but she took her momentum to the right spot, got it to Hensley for the out. We have 2 outs, bringing up the pitcher, Hoyt.
Alicia's a great all-around player. She's a great pitcher, great hitter. She's fast. She's smart. She's got everything.
Yeah, she does it all. 2 outs for the Comets. Pitch misses just outside. Try to get her to chase. She didn't bite on that one.
Sierra is tied for second in the GMC. 7 home runs. Second with RBIs. She's got 32.
Fox got the batter chasing on that one, high and inside.
Yeah, but Hamilton has a lot of sluggers on their team. Plenty of players with north of 4 home runs, I believe.
Yeah.
They really have that emphasis on the long ball game. Just worked out well for them as they're 3rd in the conference. Oh, an attempt to pick off the runner at second from Clayton, and she seemed like she was staggering a little bit. Radke scooped it up, but The runner was safe, got back in time. But a nice clean play and heads-up play from Clayton and Radke, second baseman. 1-2 count. And Fox misses just high and out.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Yep.
2 runners on.
We'll see how Hoyt battles here. Looks
Off the
like she
handle.
hits it off the handle. It'll be just foul for the Big Blue. Another life here for Hoyt. We'll see if she can continue the inning for Hamilton. Pitch. She fouls it off again. Goes straight back, which means she just missed it. She's done a good job shortening that swing. Here with 2 outs, doing a great job of battling. The pitch. Oh, a nice knock up the middle. That might bring in one for the Big Blue. But Annabelle fires.
Ooh, beautiful throw by Annabelle, though.
Great throw. Good play. Good attempt. Dillard will be safe. That makes the score 2-4 Hamilton. A great knock by the pitcher Hoyt. Right up the middle, low to the ground. That's what you want. That'll always move people over. So great hit from Hoyt. We have runners on first and third, 2 outs.
And although Annabelle didn't get the out, I want to give kudos for her being able to field that ground ball and pop up quickly.
Oh yeah,
sending it back
for sure. Sure, Mason has always had an impressive outfield. Great arms.
It's a good stop by Avery, too.
Yeah.
The turf is sometimes different than the dirt we're used to. They practice on it every day, but going back and forth between away and home games.
Yeah, that inconsistency can sometimes be hard for fielders to deal with.
Bounces at the plate.
Especially as a former catcher, I know what it feels to be in that position with the sun beaming in on you.
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
the ball, kicking off that turf really hard. It can be hard to beat, and it comes in fast. So.
Yeah, another great pitch from Fox. Count is now 0-2.
The batter is number 28, third baseman, Peyton Eversole.
We'll see if Peyton Eversole can stretch out this at-bat, maybe give another hope for a run for the Big Blue. Pitch misses just inside. Clayton pops up to check on that runner on third. Seems to hold her there. 2 outs. We'll see if the Big Blue can continue this little rally that they've got going. A nice knock from Eversole, but it looks like
over the
it's right over the head of Geyser. Those are hard ones to get. Those line drives. That'll bring in, I believe, 2 for the Big Blue. It's a big hit from Eversole, and she did answer that call. She's got quite the rally going.
That will tie up the game for the Comets and Big Blue.
Yeah, scores now 4-4, all tied up. Similar to the beginning of the second inning. Hamilton is definitely giving Mason a good competition this game. Much closer than last time.
Looks like we'll have Coach Bell, one of the coaches for Mason, calling in the infield.
Probably going out there trying to settle down the infield. It's a lot of strain when you're getting hit after hit. So they can just settle in. They got 2 outs. We'll see if they can answer against this rally that Hamilton has going.
Comets are trying to keep their undefeated record this season in the GMC. Hamilton being one of the top teams every year, always a good game.
Yeah, and like we mentioned, they are a slugging team. They have big bats, and we've seen that so far between home runs, a couple doubles, hard singles. They're definitely showing their bats tonight against the Comets. Little miss from Fox. We got runner on second, Peyton Eversole. And up to bat, we have
shortstop, Reese Theakin.
Yeah.
Ooh, good off speed.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, caught her on that off speed. Got her lunging out a little bit. Impressive pitch.
She's got a great off speed pitch. Her fastball and her speed pitches all have great, I'd say low 60s. and then her off speed is so slow.
That'll be a miss for the 2-2 count. 1 strike for Fox. We'll retire the side, give them a chance to get some of those runs back. She'll miss a little bit inside, though. The full count. Some of the fans are not happy with that one, it sounds like. Full count for Fox and Deacon. See who comes out victorious in this battle. Nice foul to keep the batter alive. That is one thing about Fox, though. She is incredibly resilient. She's been in this situation many times before, and she knows how to, lock in, hunker down, and get through it. So we'll see what she does here with the full count.
Yeah, that's another thing she does well. She always has a calm presence about her.
Yeah.
Off the handle.
Little fly, and Martin will snag that. No problem. Shortstop retires the side for the Comets. Score is now tied up 4-4, Hamilton and Mason at the top of the 3rd inning. Comets lead off when we come back.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
Welcome back, ICRC. We have the Comets leading off here at the bottom of the 3rd. We have Aaliyah Hensley up to bat, seeking some redemption as the game is now tied 4-4. Hamilton has brought impressive bats today off of pitcher Alicia Fox. We'll see what Hensley does to start off the inning. 1-0 count, no outs.
Aaliyah Hensley is batting 2nd in the GMC with average. She has an average of .563.
Yeah, quite the impressive average from Hensley. She's been doing a great job at doing her job. Always getting balls down and getting out on the base using her speed. One of her big weapons for Hensley.
She's got a great eye, too. 10 walks on the season. We'll see if she can draw out the at-bat a little longer.
Yeah, patience has definitely served the Comets well on these at-bats so far. Looking to see if they can string together some more hits, perhaps. Get a little bit of a lead here against the Big Blue. We'll see how Aaliyah handles this 2-2 count. Pitch from Hoyt. Fouled off right to the dugout.
Aaliyah was 3 for 5 last time against Hamilton. She scored 2 runs.
Oh, a nice play.
That was really good.
Yeah, great play from the 3rd baseman.
Peyton Eversole.
Yeah, Eversole's had a great game. She had a nice knock last inning, actually. A double, brought in a couple runs for the Big Blue, and then she had the nice catch against Aaliyah Hensley. Here's the catch now. Leans over, snags it. Great heads-up play. That'll bring up Delaney Radke, the 2nd baseman for the Comets, in her 2nd at-bat of the game. We got 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd for the Comets. Hopefully they can string something together here. put them ahead on their senior night. Ball misses just outside for Hoyt. Count is now 1-1.
This is Delaney's first year on varsity, and she has started, I believe, every game this season. Very exciting for her. She's got 23 games, yeah. She did great. She was called up last year to varsity. Did a great job. Glad to see that she has earned a starting spot this year.
Yeah, for sure. Radke has a lot of speed. Great glove at second base. Pretty good at the plate, too, actually. She'll be patient, take that one for a ball. Count is now 3-1. Poor Radke. See if she can get something going here for the Comets in the bottom of the third inning. Pitch delivered from Hoyt. Ooh, a nice knock from Radke. We'll see what happens. Second baseman scoops it up, waits for the bounce, and gets it to the first baseman.
Good
Davis,
range.
First baseman Davis for the out. We have 2 outs now for Hamilton. They've been playing a pretty sound game since the past inning.
If we take a look down the left field line, looks like we have junior Anna Polka warming up, just in case anything.
Yeah, maybe to relieve Fox a little bit. We have freshman Alyssa White's up for the Comets.
Very impressive for freshmen to be playing at such a high level.
Yeah. She handled herself well. Looks like an outside miss from Hoyt. Like we said, this zone has been pretty consistent, pretty small most of the game. It's not really giving much away for these pitchers. Similar pitch, just outside. Make the count 2-0 for Whites. We'll see what she plans to do here. We got 2 outs for the Comets. We'll see if she gets on base. Start something up here.
Oh. Those always happen. It's okay.
Sometimes you get the jitters.
Yeah, it's hot outside.
It's
and
warm.
slippery.
Yeah, sweaty, slippery. You know, pitchers have to deal with a lot of stuff.
There's no dirt either. There's nowhere to dry your hands off.
Especially
rubbing
turf.
your leg. Yeah. See if they get her a rosin bag or something.
Yeah, looks like she's requesting rosin. Nevertheless, a solid game from Hoyt so far, keeping the Comets down to 4 runs. Looks like they'll get her a towel. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, that'll give a little comfort, ability to kind of wipe your hand off, readjust before each pitch. Count is now 3-0 in White's favor, and we'll see what Hoyt does here. Good pitch. She did a great job coming back from the previous pitch. Make the count 3-1 for Whites. We have 2 outs, bottom of the third. No one on. A chop. Great. Good hit. Oh, look at that.
Play.
So the ball bounced off Hoyt's glove, received by the shortstop, and then turned to 1 for the out. Great play, great heads-up play by the Big Blue to retire the side. Score remains 4-4, tied up for Hamilton and Mason here at the bottom of the third inning, as the Comets will soon take the field. Here's the play again. Heads up. Yeah, great work between the shortstop.
You need some help?
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
All right, welcome back, ICRC. We are now in the top of the 4th inning. Hamilton Big Blue against the Mason Comets. Been a pretty well-matched game so far for the 2 GMC teams. We got Mason number 1 in the GMC and Hamilton number 3.
We got 2 great hitting teams. Hamilton has 4 hits in the game. Mason has 5.
Yeah, pretty even matchup, as we mentioned. Hamilton kind of fighting to keep that undefeated rank from Mason. If they win this, they'll be undefeated in GMC. This is the final game of Mason's regular season. We got some excited fans here. Lots of friends and family here for senior night. It's great to see them here supporting the team that's had quite a remarkable run so far.
Currently up to bat is the center fielder, Olivia Rupp.
Yeah, Rupp, if you remember, had a pretty solid knock last time she was up. She had a home run that tied up the game 1-1 for Hamilton. We'll see what she does now. Great hit off the line, bobbled by Hensley. That's a nice hard hit. It's kind of hard to come up with those.
Especially in the hot corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they call it the hot corner for a reason. Very quick out there. Hensley bobbles it, but manages to keep it in front. So Rupp will stay at first base. Little celebration. Now we have Brennan Davis up to bat, the sophomore for Hamilton. Brennan is the first baseman.
Off the
I think Alicia will be jamming the batter in on an inside pitch.
Yeah, she's got a great screwball. You can see the movement from where we are. I don't know if you can see on screen.
It's hard to, kind of square up
Fight that
an
off.
inside pitch if you're not early enough. Second pitch, similar area. Maybe trying to bait her, jam her again. But Davis will take that pitch for 1-1 count.
I like what I'm seeing from Clayton, trying to frame those into the strike zone.
Yeah, Clayton's definitely had an impressive season.
100%.
New catcher for the Comets and has done well. Former catcher is sitting to the left of me, Izzy Ferreira. She's on the broadcast. Izzy was a great catcher for the Comets as well.
Yeah, Joe was a center fielder and Abe was our first baseman.
Yeah.
Quite the incredible good pitch by Alicia.
Yeah, it's super awesome to be here supporting the Comets. It's just a great program, always has been, and I'm sure will be in the future.
Yeah.
2-2 count.
And this is Muff's last season with the team, as well as Bell's and Myers.
Yeah.
Which is an amazing way to end. Undefeated. If they win this game, undefeated.
Yeah.
GMC title.
Yeah, the team is certainly bringing in a lot of hardware for the coaching staff during their final year.
Coach would be very grateful for such an amazing group of players.
Great
for
pitch.
sure. Oh, nice.
Another
Great pitch
strikeout
from
for
Fox.
Alicia.
Yeah. She has over 500 strikeouts.
Yeah,
which
what's
is
now like
super impressive.
4 years, it's over 100 a year. And what 18 games they play, 20 games they play a season.
Yeah. She means business. Now batting for the Hamilton Big Blue, we have Chloe Brock, number 3. She's filling in for Elliott.
Alicia's on fire today with those inside pitches.
Yeah, definitely. She's done a great job with her placement, given this, pretty limited zone from the umpire.
And the Big Blue's doing good fighting it off.
Yeah. Hamilton has definitely been doing really well at the plate, being patient, finding their pitch, driving them. They've had quite a few hits with a lot of power on them.
Brock is a senior. She's got a on-base percentage of .333.
Yeah.
Let's see if she can move the runner over a little bit.
She appears to be Hamilton's only senior this year.
Yeah. I believe they did a little celebration for her earlier as well, as she's the only senior. But Fox will strike out Brock and bring up Shelby Said, the right fielder for the Big Blue.
This was, correct me if I'm wrong, but Hamilton's only slapper?
Yes, Said appears to be the only slapper in the current lineup for the Big Blue.
Yeah.
We'll see if she can do something crafty, get herself on base, move the runner from first to second. A swing will bring a fly
off her head
and hits a fan in the head. You know, that's just really unfortunate. The sun and the netting only goes so high. Hopefully the fan will be okay. She appears to be all right.
It did appear she used one of the senior big heads as a card.
Guess that comes in handy sometimes, but hopefully she's all right.
She has a smile on her face. I think she's okay.
Oh, 1 count. We'll see what Sed does here. Great pitch from Fox.
Swinging away. Don't see any movement with her feet. One of the great things for Mason, having so many slappers and hitters on the team, is we have a lot of practice with slappers, bunt defenses, all the different ways hitters hit. We're able to practice it all.
We have Aaliyah Hensley, who's a slap at third base, incredibly fast, which is going to be great against other slappers on the small ball game.
1-2 count. Ooh, that's a hard ball to field. In the gap. Oh, maybe an out at third, though. No. So, Shelby Said has a little fly in no man's land, we like to call it, between shortstop and the outfield. Those are always hard to field, especially in the sun.
That's a great spot.
Yeah, good spot. Falls between Martin and Geyser. Not necessarily an error on anyone's part, just in a hard spot. I mean, fielded it pretty cleanly. And yeah, Addie makes the nice heads-up play, gets it into third for Hensley, but they're unable to get an out from that. So we have runners on second and third with 2 outs for the Big Woo. They'll see if they can keep it going. With Dillard up to bat. Oh, wow! Yeah, Hallie! Great play from senior Hallie Martin at shortstop. A diving catch to retire the side. Great play because that could have brought in a couple more runs for the Big Blue. That was a well-hit ball.
Saving.
That was insane.
Yeah, and Hallie Martin does what Hallie Martin does best. She makes those flashy plays in the infield. Here we go. Hard hit ball between second base and the shortstop.
Full extension.
Great glove.
That was amazing.
She'll lay out for that. That'll end the inning for the Comets. Tie ball game still, 4-4. We'll see what they can do in the bottom of the 4th inning.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
Knees hurt. Oh my god, I just put my mic.
All right. We are back at the bottom of the 4th inning. Comets hoping to get something going here after a scoreless 3rd inning. Tied ball game between the Big Blue. 3rd in the GMC and the Comets. Number 1 in the GMC. If they win this game, they'll clinch an undefeated title in the conference. Good throw. Yeah, we have Hoyt warming up to face Morgan McBrayer of the Comets. Freshman first baseman.
So we got 9-1 and 2 coming up.
Yeah. So which is at the end of the lineup to get on base. See if she can do something. Oh,
good
great
hit.
Knock, but caught
right to center.
By the center. Line ball
though.
right at her. But that was no doubt a hard hit ball from McBrayer, caught by Rupp, who's had quite an impressive game, I will say. This brings up leadoff Annabelle Geyser, highest batting average in the GMC. We'll see what she can do here to get something going for the Comets. Comets are starting to get onto Hoyt. That was, like we mentioned, a hard hit ball from McBrayer. Just unfortunate spot right to the center fielder, but definitely had some heat on that.
Yeah, so if we can notice here, guys will be, well, the past one looked like she was slapping there.
But great.
Great try.
A dive. Great hustle from Geyser. See if she could get herself to first. But great fielding from Hoyt. She's been playing solid. Nice jump up there to secure that. You see she gets to pretty much full extension all the way up, and nice clean play.
We love to see the hustle.
Yeah, to Davis at first.
Yeah, so what I was saying about Geisler, which McBride also is the same thing. Not only can they slap, but power slap, but they can also hit, which really puts them as a triple threat against offense.
Yeah, we'll see what McBrayer decides to pull out of her toolbox here for her third at bat of the game. We got 1-0 count, 2 outs. We'll see if she can keep it going for the Comets. Maybe they'll have a little 2-out rally action. McBrayer doing some communication with Coach Marth over at third base. We'll see what they have planned here. 2-0 count. Great pitch from Hoyt. Misses a little bit low. That'll be a 3-0 count from McBrayer.
Great eyes from McBrayer, though.
Yeah, she can be patient here. Maybe get a walk or put something together and get something started for the Comets here in the bottom of the fourth. Relatively quiet game for them so far. We'll see if they can kind of shake things up. That'll be called strike, 3-1 count.
Good take, good take.
Yeah. But we know McBrayer, she'll find her pitch and drive with it. We'll see what she does here. 3-1 count. (3-2). She's being quite patient, waiting for hers. Hopefully she can battle here. And this next pitch, we have the full count from Hoyt. Pitch delivery. Great cut from McBrayer. Just foul. That would have been a great spot right there on the left field line. Like we mentioned, McBrayer has, she has the power. She can really do anything she wants right here to get herself on. Great foul. Way to keep the battle going. We have full count. Pitch from Hoyt. She'll knock it to the third baseman. Ooh.
Great
Dive again. Great hustle from the Comets. It's not for lack of hustle, that's for sure. Just slightly too hard. To Theakin, and Hamilton will retire the side. A relatively quick inning, another scoreless inning for the Comets. We'll see if they can hold Hamilton.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
Welcome back. We are in the top of the fifth inning as Fox takes on the Hamilton Big Blue once again.
Second baseman Shopaker up to bat.
Yep. See what she can do here for the Big Blue. Shopaker, the junior. She's had a pretty solid year overall. See if she can get something going here for the Big Blue.
She's been a 3-year starter for the Big Blue. She's a two-way player, hitting, pitching.
Yeah.
Great stats on both.
Yeah, impressive career so far from the junior. A 1-0 count. Just low from Fox as she delivers over the plate. The 2-0 count.
Ooh, good block by Clayton.
Yeah, just a testament to how great Clayton has been for the Comets this season. She's been out here blocking, making nice heads-up plays and throws. She's had a pretty solid game so far. As they gear up for the 3-0.
Really glad to see how well Alicia and Clayton have been working together this season. It's hard for a pitcher to lose their catcher, to have to get a new one, especially in her senior year, but I'm glad that she's been able to have a good season with a new catcher.
Ooh, a hard knock. Yeah, hard knock from Schopiker. Martin does a good job of keeping it in front, but is unable to come up with the play. That'll bring Schopiker to first base and bring up the pitcher, Sierra Hoyt, who's been having quite the game today.
That was quite the solid hit, so nothing Holly can do.
Hard hit. She did a good job of keeping it in front. It's always better than it going to the outfield because then you gotta kind of extend the play. But she managed to keep Schopiker at first base. No outs for the Comets. And the pitch is delivered.
Way to keep her on that base.
Good throw. Good throw and tag. Unsuccessful with the pick.
Always a good thing when a catcher can, toss it down there, keep the bat on their toes.
Yeah, toss it down there with confidence. Yeah, we've had a lot of heads-up plays from Clayton like that today. She's not afraid to throw the ball, which is really good quality to have as a catcher.
Sierra is another great two-way player for Hamilton. She doesn't have a lot of innings pitching, but her stats are still really good for what she does have.
A fly. Looks like this one will be playable, yeah. McBrayer comes up the line, catches the foul from Hoyt, and gets an out for the Comets. Schopiker remains at first base. This brings up Peyton Eversole, the third baseman for the Big Blue. If you recall, last at bat, she had a really solid line drive, went over center field. We'll see what she does this at bat against Fox. Got one out, runner on first base. Good pitch from Fox.
Inside pitch.
Yeah. I'll call that. That's a strike. See if Hamilton can keep up this kind of hitting streak that they've got going. They're getting pretty solid hits off of Fox, which is not that common in the GMC. But, Fox has kept her composure, played a solid game. We'll see what she does here.
Another good inside pitch.
Yeah, that was similar to the first pitch.
Love what Clayton's doing behind the plate. Especially in a close game, gotta make sure the batters, don't get too confident.
Yeah. As a pitcher, that's your job to kind of
straight up,
kind of feed them where they're not confident, get them to hit balls like that, perhaps. Probably got her on the inside. Little fly caught by the infield. But Schopiker, good base running, managed to stay at first, not getting herself into any trouble.
Lots of line drives and ground balls this game, not many pop flies to the infield.
Yeah.
We've had two now.
But like we've said, Fox has done a good job of keeping her composure. She's still hitting her spots, and that's a prime example of her doing so, getting them to kind of get, soft contact on pitches and produce outs for the Comets. We have two outs, runner on first.
The junior shortstop is batting, Reese Theakin.
Theakin has also had a pretty good go-around for first two at-bats of the game. Another
infield
fly.
Another
infield fly. It looks like Martin will secure it at shortstop. And the Comets will now prepare to bat. Hopefully they can string something together after a couple scoreless innings here.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick. And if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
All right, you just caught a little bit of the Hamilton warm-up as they are preparing to take on the Mason offense once again.
Up to bat will be senior Hallie Martin. Hallie has had an amazing season. Her career average is just under 400. She's hitting .399 going into today.
Great right-handed batter for the Comets, and as you can see, she's an asset at the plate and in the field earlier with a impressive diving play to end an inning and keep Hamilton from scoring some runs earlier. She faces off against Sierra Hoyt of Hamilton, who's also had quite the impressive game. So this will be a good matchup.
She's had a great season this season. She's hitting .470 going into today. Hit her first home run of her school career this year.
Yeah.
Bunch of stolen bases. She's got speed as well. Hallie's also a multi-sport athlete. She is also plays on our women's varsity soccer team.
Yeah. She's definitely a multifaceted player.
Yeah.
Great spirit, great athleticism, speed, strength, the whole bunch. Yeah. I'm sure she'll do a great job showing that at Terra State in the fall and upcoming spring. Count is 2-0. Pitch is delivered.
Solid
and
hit.
that'll be a
Deep
high
fly ball.
hit for Martin. That might. So center fielder.
Drop ball by the center fielder. Right at the wall.
That's a hard ball.
Very
Going back in the sun and the wall. She had it. Fell out of the glove.
Hallie gets up to second.
Yeah, she turns that into a double. A little hesitant rounding first, but she makes it nonetheless. A nice hard hit from Martin. Just slightly short of the fence, as you can see. Center fielder had it secured, but, that's a hard play. She was unable to come up with the out, but gets it in. We have a runner on second. No outs for the Comets. Fox is up.
Alicia has also been a 4-year starter.
Yeah, a nice ball to second.
So moved over the runner to third.
Yeah, she moves Martin to third.
Smart hitting it to second.
Putting Martin in the perfect position to score.
Yeah.
With only one out.
Yes. This brings up number 9, Avery Clayton. Catcher for the Comets, has had a great game behind the plate. And we'll see what she can do at the plate. Now with one out for the Comets, something in the right side of the field could bring in a run. Ooh, nice cut there. A little off balance, but good swing from Clayton.
Clayton's got 14 RBIs this season with 9 doubles. Let's see if she can get Hallie in.
Yeah,
put the Comets ahead.
Martin waiting on third. Plenty of speed there, so if Avery can put something in play, might be another run here for the Comets in the bottom of the 5th. 0-1 count. We'll see what Hoyt does here with the pitch delivery. Got one out. Great pitch. Clayton takes that. Or strike 2. She's been in this situation before. We'll see if she can battle it out. Maybe do something with Martin here at third, or simply kind of get another one on the base for the Comets, as it'll bring up Hensley. One out. 0-2 count. A nice knock.
Fly ball.
She could. A nice knock, which is down between the left fielder and center fielder again.
Oh. Must have slid off the base.
Yeah, it looks like Clayton tries for second. Yeah, Clayton tries for second. Appeared to be safe, but umpire called her out. We'll see if they review this play. Clayton's remaining at second. Martin has scored. Scores now 5-4. We'll see what comes out of this play. Here's the review.
Very important call for Mason.
Yeah, short fly here. Falls between left and center field. Clayton comes into second. She appears to be safe. She may have scooted over. So it looks like they've confirmed the call. They've confirmed that Clayton is out at second. I'm not exactly sure.
It's a really close watch by the umpire.
We need more camera angles to.
Her hands may have came off that base, but it's not.
That's what we're thinking, because she was there before the tag, so
Yeah, both the turf.
What they're thinking is that she maybe have popped off the base. Apparently,
there's a lot of momentum coming in when you slide in.
For sure, especially on the turf. Yeah.
So not Clayton's fault, just
Yeah, we'll have 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Bases are now clear, but if you remember, Martin was brought in, so the Comets now have a 5-4 lead with Aaliyah Hensley, another senior, up to bat.
Aaliyah has been on the team all 4 years. Only ran her freshman year, but
a great bunt from Hensley right down the line, and she'll be safe. I mean, she has the speed. She has that placement. Perfectly. She is great with her placement and execution. So,
563 average coming into today.
Yeah. You'll see, I mean, she's just phenomenal placement right down the third base line. Nice and slow, so she has to come up and get it. That gives Hensley the advantage, more time to get there to first with her speed. That'll bring up Delaney Radke as Hensley goes for second. Oh, and the ball does get past shortstop, but center fielder Rupp is there to back it up. Did a great job backing it up.
Way to go, Hensley, for using her speed.
Yes, and that's definitely a very strong asset of hers. We now have runner on second, 2 outs. Delaney Radke. We'll see what she can do here. A nice knock, but it's looking like that'll be caught by the right fielder.
Coming out of the inning, Mason leads 5-4.
Yeah, another run for the Comets puts them just above Hamilton. We'll be back.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
You're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
Welcome back to senior night matchup between the Mason Comets, Hamilton Big Blue. Pretty close game, much closer than the last time they battled it out earlier in April, 5-4. Comets are hoping to hold this lead against Hamilton here in the top of the 6th.
Just want to give a quick shout out to all the alumni who showed up. You know, we love our sport base, love the alumni. You know, as an alumni, I love playing for this team and love coming back and watching them.
I can agree. It's great to be back here. Love being at this field, love seeing this team, this program. Mason always has a great program and culture. That's one of the things that makes this team so successful. I'm sure the seniors can also attest to that. Fox deals the pitch. That'll get 1 out for the Comets. Yeah, she'll get Rupp out for that first out. We have Brennan Davis up to bat, the first baseman for Hamilton. Davis has had a solid game at first today.
Inside pitch, maybe a little too inside for the umpire's liking.
Yeah, she'll take that pitch from Fox. Tight zone.
But I'm loving, the inside pitch from Alicia today.
No, it's been pretty tight all game. Ooh, fouled straight back into the stands. Hopefully it doesn't hit anyone. We've seen, I think, 2 fans get hit by balls today. It's a dangerous zone. Who knew? But count is now 1-1 as Fox deals the pitch. Foul tip for Davis. Make the count 1-2 in Fox's favor. We'll see if Davis can battle it out. Get something going for the Big Blue. A short fly. Looks like it'll be caught by Radke, the second baseman. Second baseman for the Comets. Secure 1 out. And Fox has been, these past few innings, she's been producing quite a few infield flies. So, she's hitting her spots and getting them to swing at pitches that aren't necessarily their pitch, and kind of produce some weak contact there and let her fielders do the rest of the work.
Now batting, Tiara Elliott, the junior left fielder.
Elliott or Brock?
Oh.
Good inside pitch. Gonna bring the count to 1-1.
Elliott is back in for this at bat. We'll see what she does here.
She's a little low on that off speed.
Yeah.
A pinch hit for her last at bat with senior Chloe Brock.
But we'll see what Elliott does this time around. Little miss. Clayton bobbles it, but keeps it in front like she's been doing all night. Great game. Good pitch from Fox. Great frame from Clayton. Looking outside half of the plate. Maybe trying to lead her out. Swing at something that isn't necessarily her pitch. Well, she'll miss that. Just low. A walk for Elliott. We'll place her on first base and bring up Shelby Said, a junior right fielder for the Big Blue.
Alicia doesn't give up many walks.
No.
She had 11 going into today's game, so that's a really good eye.
Yeah, Hamilton has been competitive at the plate today. They've been patient, finding their pitch. Have had quite a few impressive hits. We'll see what Shelby Said does for the Big Blue this at bat. She's done a good job of getting on, making herself, a threat on the bases throughout this game. We have 2 outs. In the top of the 6th, Fox deals the pitch. Misses just a little high. Good holds by Shelby Said. Another close miss. Clayton's been doing a good job of framing, but as we've said so many times before, the zone's been pretty tight today, so they're not going to get away with much, which is a help to offense on both sides. A big cut from Said on a pitch similar to the one before, outside half. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Runner on first, top of the 6th. Pitch is dealt. Similar spot. She's been hammering that outside corner. Said manages to foul it off. Keep the at-bat going. 2-2 count. We'll see what she does here. See if Hamilton can keep something going with 2 outs. Pitch again. Good miss on the outside. First base is occupied, but there are 2 outs, so that play needs to be made. But Clayton makes a play, gets it to McBrayer for the out, and score is still 5. We will be heading into the bottom of the 6th, seeing what the Comets can do here.
You need some help?
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to Mason. It is the bottom of the 6th. Mason up 5-4. Mason has had 8 hits. Hamilton with 6. Let's see if we can add on to the hits.
Yeah, hopefully Mason can get something started here. They've had a relatively tame game for Mason offense, who's been quite impressive all year. So we'll see if they can kind of get something going the Mason way. here this inning. We have freshman Alyssa Whites leading off for the Comets. Hoyt, hit back to Hoyt, a hard hit, but she can't seem to come up with it. Kind of bobbling the ball. It happens though. You know, it's always hard to feel a ball that's hit right back at you, especially at a pitcher. You have less time to react coming out of your motion. Can't come up with all of them. She's done a good job, though, earlier on in the game, but an error will place Whites at first base. We have senior Lucy Beese coming in to pinch run for Whites at first, and Morgan McBrayer will step up to the plate and hopefully keep a streak here going for the Comets. Maybe they can add on to their 5-4 lead against Hamilton with no outs in the bottom of the 6th. Hoyt delivers. Pitch.
Got a foul ball.
Yeah, it seems to be a foul ball.
Sending Lucy back to first.
Yeah. A lot of speed from Beese. See if she can steal or do something interesting here at first base. Looks like Hoyt is calling the catcher up to the mound. Maybe talk, get up some confidence, maybe discussing a play of some sorts. Dillard heads back behind the plate. Hamilton infield kind of recollecting after that foul ball from McBrayer.
Izzy, as a former catcher, what would you have said to the pitcher?
Especially after a ball like that, you know, I'd calm my pitcher down, you know, keep their head in the game, as the pitcher is, if many want to deny it, is probably, you know, the key aspect in this game. How they pitch is how the game's going to end up. So really just, you know, connect with my pitcher and make sure she's okay.
Yeah, for sure. That's important for the catcher and the rest of the field to do. You always want to back up your pitcher. They're doing a lot of hard work out there. 1-1 count. Hoyt deals to McBrayer. Great bunt.
No one's there.
Yeah, no one's there to cover first. He had the infield moving around so much. You know, Mason does a great job of confusing infields like that.
The third baseman did a great job getting to that bunt really quick. Just a miscommunication on who's covering first.
Oh, yeah.
Not many other
from the,
not many other teams in the GMC have this many slappers, so the defense always gets a little confused.
Yeah. Bringing Annabelle Geiser, top of the lineup, back to the plate.
Yeah.
And a comment I want to add about, you know, the previous conversation about talking to your pitcher.
Drop ball.
So we got a pass ball.
From Dillard.
Even though, you know, as a previous catcher, didn't want to admit it as much before, but, you know, your pitcher really is your, you know, the screw to your team, you know, glues everyone together, carries this team. So
for sure,
Alicia's done an amazing job the past 4 years, and I give a huge, you know, kudos to her for that.
Right hit from Geiser. And that'll be a defense. This is exactly what we've been talking about. An incredible show from the senior. She really does it all. We were not kidding. She can do the small ball, and she certainly has power. A great knock.
We love to see
over the right field fence from Geiser.
Oh, how exciting. That's her first career Mason home run.
I know.
That was amazing.
That was power.
A lot of power, a lot of excitement in the Mason dugout. Score is now 7-4. Comets, after that knock from Geiser, really impressive. That was a hard hit ball. A lot of strength.
Beautiful swing into a beautiful hit.
I believe it's 8-4, yeah. We had runners on second and third, and Geiser manages to bring them all in. And that'll definitely work in this late game rally that the Comets have going now.
What a great memory for her senior night. Yeah. That's exactly what everyone hopes for. And
yes,
I'm
a
so
big
glad
home
she was
run
able to do that.
on your night. That's something that she can celebrate about for sure, in addition to the career that she has had here at Mason. A great showing from Geiser. We'll bring up Addie McBrayer to the plate, top 4 in the GMC as well for average. We'll see what McBrayer does here. No one on base. A nice little laydown from McBrayer. She makes it there. I think she would have been safe regardless, but a little bobble a little bobble by Davis at third base. The throw wasn't quite on.
Lots of pressure on the defense to make that play. Sure. Addie's got a lot of speed, and they got to quickly get the ball and make the throw.
Yeah,
that's a lot of pressure.
Mason's been going back and forth between small ball and long ball, and it can definitely be confusing
and
for
great for
a field. I'll bring up
senior
Hallie Martin. She shows a bunt, and we'll get, close play. A good heads-up play by Dillard, and a great tag.
That was very close.
From the shortstop, Theakin. Yeah, it's a close, very close play.
Way to go, McBrayer, for getting underneath that.
Yeah. McBrayer using her speed. Get herself in a good scoring position with no outs. Martin up to bat. 1-0 count. Bottom of the 6th. We'll see if Mason can keep this little streak going that they've got after Geyser's knock.
Nice.
A great ball down the middle will be tipped off of Hoyt's glove. Fielded by Theakin. And the throw to Davis.
Good play by the shortstop, able to adapt to that tip-off from the pitcher.
Yeah, that's
a hard play.
Yeah, great heads-up read by the infield. Comets now have a runner on third, 1 out, bringing up Fox, who we know has had a great average this season. We'll see what she does here at the plate. She's had a solid game on the mound as well. Ball gets past Dillard, and that'll bring in McBrayer. Great heads-up base running, using her speed and taking advantage of that miscalculation. Score is now 9-4, and this is the the Mason offense that we're used to here, just being a dominant force. Hamilton's played a great game, so fielded cleanly by.
Good routine play for the shortstop.
Yeah. Theakin to Davis again. We'll get Fox out.
Going to bring us to 2 outs on the inning.
Theakin has had a great game at shortstop. A lot of heads-up plays. He's made several tags.
Yeah, lots of balls off, balls hit off the glove of Sierra.
Looks like we got senior Evelina Light coming in.
This is Ava's second year in varsity as well. She's a great player, a great teammate. She plays a little bit of second base, I believe. She's pretty quick. She does second base and some outfield occasionally.
She's got a good bat. Let's see what she can do for the Mason Comets.
Yeah. Senior night, nothing but confidence from Lena Lett.
Good eye.
Good luck.
Yeah. Patient at bat. Gives Lena Lett the 1-0 advantage here with 2 outs. We'll see if she can keep it going for the Comets. A nice knock.
Good
That'll
hit.
be down.
Right in the gap.
Yeah, great hit in the right center gap for Lena Lett as she gets a double.
That's cute. We love to see that, especially the senior.
Pinch hit double.
Great to
senior
see.
night.
Great to see that.
And all the fans in the crowd are going crazy for her.
Yes. They love Ava. The seniors have had a great showing, the team as a whole, but our seniors have had a lot of stellar at-bats and plays in the field, doing their thing on their night. And the nice double from Lena Lett. Fielded pretty cleanly by Hamilton. It's just in that zone that's, hard to get to off the fence.
Yeah, you know what I really love about this program? Of course, the team, the players, it's a good team.
Yeah.
But the family and the fans and support that everyone has for each other is just amazing.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like one big family rather than, just teammates all on a team.
For sure. Hensley is up to bat. Another senior for the Comets. As Hoyt and the Big Blue continue to battle against this offense that's suddenly become quite alive here in the 6th inning for the Comets. 4 runs so far. Umpires cleaning off the mound. Got a lot of turf is dirty, despite what you might think.
It gets everywhere.
Yeah, the little pebbles are just everywhere. I remember after practices when you come home and there's just turf all over your clothes and shoes and whatnot.
I think I still have turf in my car.
Yep. 0-1 count for Hensley. 2 outs. Runner on second. A nice pop. That's a great spot.
And
she uses her speed to beat it out. Fielded cleanly by Theakin.
That's a good range. She was over definitely towards third base side. She was able to get to that ball fast.
Yeah, Theakin's had a great game. A lot of range, good speed, but Hensley's just had great placement, and that's in a spot that's...
And way to go, Lena Lett, for being able to get to that third.
Yeah. Yeah.
Up now is Delaney, Radke.
Yeah, runners on first and third, 2 outs again. We'll see what Radke does here for the Comets.
She's got 16 RBIs in the season, and Ava's in scoring position.
Yeah,
See
Aaliyah moves to second base on that.
2 runners in scoring position.
Yep.
Comets lead by 5. Let's see if they can add on.
Yeah, Radke could do some significant damage here. 2 outs. Miss from Hoyt. Comets offense has started to piece things together here. We'll see if that continues. Pitch. Seems to have jammed her. Looks like a little bit of a check swing there.
Might have been self-defense at that point.
Yeah, she wanted to turn on that. Wasn't quite early enough. It's hard to do that, inside pitches.
Mm-hmm.
Got to turn on it early.
These pitchers can pitch.
Yeah, for sure.
But if I
nice knock to stay alive for Radke off the end of the bat. Goes down the first baseline. 1-2 count. She's done a good job of, extending her at-bats this game. Just a little knock to the right side could bring in another run or 2 for the Comets. We've got 2 outs, 1-2 count. Nice to the third baseman will be an out. Eversalda Davis again. They've been doing well this game. They managed to shut it down for the Comets. The Comets had a big inning. It's now 9-4.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
Welcome back. We are in our final inning, final full inning, top of the 7th here. After an impressive run in the bottom of the 6th, the Comets now lead 9-4 on their senior night against Hamilton.
Yeah, if Mason can hold them right here, that means, end the game in undefeated season.
Yeah, an undefeated season in the GMC. Quite impressive.
Yeah, it's amazing.
For Alicia Fox and the Comets.
Hamilton is back at the top of their lineup with Alexis Dillard. This is exactly where they want to be. They've got a very strong top half of their lineup, so...
Yeah, top half of their lineup, all with north of 4 home runs, I believe, on average. Impressive slugging team that Hamilton has. A little bit of a miss from Fox.
Gonna go Clay for getting that one.
1-0 count for the catcher Dillard.
Good pitch.
Good inside pitch.
That'll be called a strike. Here, Dillard waiting to find her pitch. Maybe get Hamilton back up on the board again. A nice knock, but
good play by Alicia.
Fox is ready and gets it to McBrayer for the first out, the 7th inning. She seems nice and confident and collected right now.
We're 2 outs away from an undefeated season.
Yeah, but she's feeling good. Her field has been fielding well. Mason's had a solid game defensively.
Undefeated GMC season.
Yeah. Shopaker is now up for the Big Blue. Hoping to... another foul
good
ball.
Try by the fan.
Almost caught that one.
Yeah, at least it didn't hit someone. We've had several close calls today. One out here in the top of the 7th for the Comets. Like we've mentioned, if they hold Hamilton here, they will be the undefeated GMC champions. Not just the GMC champions.
Back-to-back GMC champions.
Yeah, second
year
in a row.
Yeah.
After
we were part of the 2024 championship.
Yep. We were. Yeah, this is going to be after 8 years we won a title and then bringing it back for a second one.
Yeah, quite an impressive run here for the Comets. Fox delivers the pitch.
But outside.
Little miss, but Clayton's there to grab it. Hamilton has done a good job of being patient. Fox has a lot of good waste pitches and crafty pitches.
Ooh, high fly.
This will be a high fly. Looks like Geyser is right there to get it.
We got 2 outs now, 1 more to go.
Good job of her kind of being patient, camping under it, and the sun can be kind of difficult this time of day. She does a good job of stationing herself under that ball for the second out of the inning. The Comets are 1 out away from being the undefeated GMC champions. Hopefully they can continue to play solid and clean defense like they have. We have the pitcher, Sierra Hoyt, up to bat. Hoyt has had a great game. Starts off the at-bat with a zinger that heads right into the crowd again. We might have to put up a higher fence for these poor people.
Lots of hard foul balls.
Yeah.
Just over the top of the fence into the crowd.
She seems to be on it. 0-1 count for Hoyt.
Ooh, good off speed. That was pretty.
Ooh, a nice pitch.
And that will
end the game.
Mason
Jammed. And Mason is now the
GMC champion.
GMC champion, 2nd year in a row, undefeated. Great showing from our seniors here. Great showing from Hamilton Big Blue as well. Thank you for watching today on ICRC Sports as the Comets face the Big Blue for senior night.